I cannot believe this. So most of the games you're gonna play it for a long time and then you start to get those, free stuff where you could get from, say, a standard banner, right? That's usually the trend for most games. They won't just give you stuff like at the start. But for me as a newer player in Raid Shadow Legends, I logged in to see this. Adelyyn Chase play for 7 days to get a legendary support champion that has perfect souls. Okay, is that normal for Raid? Because for me, this is like, wow, I get a fully invested character, right? Except for the gear, but I would guess these gear are usable on her as well. So basically get a fully usable legendary level champion that has pretty much most of the things invested for free. All you gotta do is log in. That is so good. You know what? Today we'll review the free character, Adelyyn Chase. So how good is this person and how do we get it, right? So for the people who are here that are questioning how do you get it, easy. You just have to log in for 7 days, and to get the perfect souls, you need to log in 14 days. That's, criteria number 1. After you logged in 14 days, you go into phase 2. This is where you're gonna get the rest of the souls, which you have to play the game every day or nearly every day. You want to make at least 50 of these points per day. There's a maximum of 75 every day, right? If you do that, you're gonna get to 1,050. You're gonna get Adelyyn Chase's full souls. Yeah, now that you understand that, it's also a time for a PSA. You don't want to mess this up. So here's the thing. Before June 9th, it says it right here. Basically, the gist of things is you don't want to read the whole thing. Before June 9th, if you haven't claimed Adelyyn Chase, they'll turn into Shaman Chase, which I don't even know what that is, but I can't imagine it being better than Adelyyn Chase, right? So that's the one thing that you have to keep in mind. And the other thing is in phase 2, if you don't finish it, right? You'll have 21 days to complete it. If you don't finish it, it will just disappear. So that will be terrible. You want to log in every day the moment you finish phase 1. So do keep that in mind. And yeah, the final thing is, Ultra Souls unlocks at level 42. Even if you claim it now, you don't have it yet. The moment you unlock Ultra Souls, you'll see all those souls, right, for Adelyyn Chase. Now that we're done with all the yapping, let's start with a CTA, shall we? Click on the link below, scan the QR code on the top of the screen for a download link, and that is my tracking link, right, which is allowing me to run this channel right here. So if you want to support me, do give it a click and download the game with my link so that you can come in and, hey, join in on the free character, right? 7 days all you need to get the free character. Do join my clan as well. I'll show it later, but I don't know if I can come back here. I'm afraid that I can't. But let's take a look at what Adelyyn Chase does. Strikes a single enemy with a chance to transfer a debuff and steal a buff. It'll depend on the percentages. Actually, I could just view right here. Yeah, let's take a look at this. So that was the basic 50% chance up to 75 to transfer random debuff from CHRONICLE Adeleyn to the target, right? It's also got a 50% chance of stealing a random buff as well. So yeah, okay, random is kind of not that great. I'd rather have stuff that's guaranteed that I know is gonna happen, right? But hey, this is still pretty good. Like, it's for a basic attack that you get to use the most. Let's check out her actual main kit though. We've got Healing Script. Restores 25% of allies destroyed max HP. So if your max HP is reduced, which there are, gears and characters that could do that to you, you get to just not care and restore those health as well, and heal everyone too. The scaling is based on CHRONICLE Adelyn's max HP, so you want to have high max health on Adelyyn, right? It seems like a lot of heal, and for a 3-turn cooldown skill, very solid. And then we're rid of sleep. A lot of things gonna happen here, right? I would say 75 chance of placing a sleep debuff on the target of 1 turn, 75 chance to place decreased speed, 50% chance to get decreased attack. This will ignore any block debuffs buff. That is insane. That's just so good. At least in my perception of the game. Right now, I haven't really unlocked too many things. I've only unlocked like arena, campaign, all that stuff, dungeon, and I'm still in the earlier levels. But imagine you're an enemy, whoever it is, you thought, oh, I'm gonna just have my support buff myself immunity or block debuffs buff. All of a sudden, nah, you're just gonna go to sleep. You can't decrease speed and attack as well. It's really annoying. It is very, very annoying. And the cooldown's only 3 turns as well. So CHRONICLE Adeleyn, in my mind, you want to build her speedy and high health. Though if you can do that, just keep repeating the turns with her, right? And then get her skills up again. If you're low, heal up. And at any moment, at any given point, you can just dunk in all these debuffs. If the enemy has no way of cleansing those buffs other than buffing themselves with like a block debuff buff, they will pretty much be permanently controlled because you get your sleep for 1 turn, decrease speed for 2. Imagine just being faster than them after they slept for 1 turn. You're probably gonna get like a 1 turn downtime on Rite of Sleep here. So yeah, looking pretty good. How about the passive though? Perceived weakness. Allies do 3% more damage to the targets for each debuff placed on them by this champion. That feels like it'll be good against some bosses, right? She does have a lot of debuffs on her as well, right? So against any gimmicky boss that wants you to land debuffs, this is the girl to go to. Okay, I think that's actually really good for a newer player. Before we keep reading, let's take a look at your design. Yeah, it looks pretty dang good. It's got some Prince vibes from a princess. As for the aura, increases accuracy in all battles by 60. So it would seem that if you use her with a bunch of other debuffs, it'd be good. So get her for free. Do you have any champion skin? Not quite yet, but let's take a look at the base stat as well. Pretty high base HP. Yeah, that looks pretty high. Decent base speed as well. So yeah, I would say you want to be fast. You want her to be built fast and high HP. That would be the best way to build her. And that is Adelyn Chase. We're also going to look at the spotlight as well. Chronicle Adelyn, right? Now, I am definitely late to the party, but I'm still getting the hang of the game right now. Let's take a look at this. Oh, it's from a day ago. So pretty recent. Let's take a look.
Hello, everyone. For today's champion spotlight, we're focusing on a true Tolarian scholar.
Okay.
Meet Chronicler Adelyn, a new legendary support champion from the Banner Lords. With her magic quill and arcane tome, she'll chronicle your champion's bravery and your enemy's demise.
That's a sick intro,
You can recruit her for free via the Adelyn Chase event.
Yep, exactly.
Just log into raids.
So this is the duration. April 11th. So yeah, it already started, right? I just got in game and I see it till July 8th. You want to be able to complete everything in between this time period. It should be pretty possible, right? As long as you start now. Yeah, so this is their skill coverage, right? We already read this through, but let's take a look at if they, yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's take a look at this. We know that all her kit would just be good for support for almost any modes, but I want to take a look at her LT especially, right? Right here, Rite of Sleep. Okay, it's Rite of Sleep.
No points for guessing what debuff this applies. It has a 75% chance of placing a sleep debuff on Adelyn.
Yep, exactly, right? Look at this. This is Arena that they're showcasing, so she's designed to be pretty good here. The moment she does Rid of Sleep, doesn't matter they got block debuffs buff. We just land it anyway. That is so annoying. That fully just controls this character.
Target for one turn,
right?
As well as adding a 30% decrease speed and a 50% decrease attack for good measure. More importantly, Rid of Sleep bypasses the block debuffs buff, making it pretty valuable in the arena.
So it is an arena character. It doesn't attack. Oh, that's interesting. It's the non-attack skill, right? The Rite of Sleep.
Target with Rid of Sleep. This skill is fantastic against the Sand Devil.
She's also good against like Sand Devil, right? Or any mode that wants debuffs, I would say should be good at. Yeah. And the rest is we've already read it through, right? Is there anything else? Yep. Here we go. Right. I want to take a look at the recommendations of the gears. We got the perception ones that they're gonna give up for free, and of course we got the speed one. You want to be able to be fast and then land all those debuffs and heal as much as you can. Those are good. Seems pretty good for her, right? It's for accuracy, for speed, for health. Yeah, I can't forget about accuracy as well. You want her to land those debuffs for sure. And yeah, looks good. Looks good. So that was Adelyn Chase, something that we're gonna get for free. That is so nice. Wow. Cannot wait for that to happen. For anything though, CTA time again. Do join my clan. You can download with the link in the description. Let's have some fun, right? I'm actually pretty invested in the game right now. I'm a casual player. I just log in, you know, when I feel like it. I log in every couple of days or sometimes every day. Right now, every day, because I gotta get me that Adelyn. There's nothing really that's unenjoyable, in my opinion. It's just a pretty fun game. You can feel the progression. There's a lot of ways to progress through the game. It's something I personally like. So yeah, I hope you guys do too. I cannot wait for Adelyn Chase. I'll cover her kit when I do receive her and stuff. Hope you guys join the game right now. Is the best time to do it. And yeah, that is all for now. Hope you guys enjoyed, and that is all. Take care.